Canada is entering one of its most uncertain periods in decades. Rising costs, housing instability, slower wages, political division, and shrinking economic confidence. At the same time, thousands of Canadians are discovering a completely different reality on the other side of the world. A tiny island nation that offers stability, efficiency, safety, global access, and some of the world's strongest economic fundamentals. In 2026, Singapore is rapidly becoming one of the most desirable destinations for skilled Canadians, remote workers, entrepreneurs, and families looking for something. Canada can no longer fully guarantee predictability, so here are the 10 reasons Canadians will move to Singapore in 2026. Before we start, subscribe to the channel and tell us where you'd move if you had the chance. Here we go. Number 10. Canada's housing crisis versus Singapore's predictable housing model. Canada's housing market has reached a breaking point. Even after recent cooling, the average home in major cities still swallows more than 55% of a household's income. And in Toronto, that number edges dangerously close to 80%. Rent isn't any better. Across the country, prices remain 12 to 18% higher than before the pandemic, leaving millions of Canadians feeling like home ownership isn't a milestone. It's a fantasy. Singapore runs a completely different system, and that's exactly why it shocks Canadians who visit. More than 80% of Singaporeans live in high-quality, government-developed homes. The supply is tightly managed, pricing is controlled, and there's an entire national strategy built around making housing predictable, not chaotic. For Canadians exhausted by uncertainty, bidding wars and runaway rent, stepping into Singapore's housing model feels like entering another universe, one where stability isn't a luxury, but a national priority.
Number 9. Canada's rising crime versus Singapore's ultra-safe reality. Across major Canadian cities, safety has quietly become a growing concern. Violent crime is up, random attacks have become more common, and public transit, once predictable, now feels uncertain for many commuters. Cities like Vancouver, Toronto, and Edmonton continue to struggle with spikes in assaults, break-ins, and drug-related incidents. And while Canada is still far safer than many countries, the trend line is moving in the wrong direction, and Canadians feel it. Singapore operates on the opposite trajectory. It's consistently ranked one of the safest countries on Earth, with crime rates so low that walking alone at 2 a.m. feels normal. Public transit is safe. Streets are monitored. The entire country operates on a culture of order, accountability, and deterrence. For Canadians who grew up believing their cities were safe, the contrast is jarring. In Singapore, parents let kids travel across the city alone. People leave laptops on cafe tables without a second thought. Safety isn't debated, it's expected. And for many Canadians thinking about long-term stability, that difference is becoming a deciding factor. Number 8. Healthcare fatigue in Canada versus Singapore's efficient, high-quality system. Canada's universal healthcare is loved in theory, but in practice, it's cracking under pressure. Wait times have stretched into months or even years for basic procedures. Emergency rooms are overcrowded. Family doctors are harder to find. And for many Canadians, the system feels like it's stuck in permanent backlog. Singapore takes a radically different approach. Its healthcare system blends public subsidies with world-class private options, creating one of the most efficient medical systems on the planet. Wait times are short. Hospitals are modern. Even routine checkups feel streamlined and predictable. And here's the part that surprises Canadians the most. Quality is high and costs are transparent. You know exactly what you're paying for and why. For Canadians tired of waiting months to see a specialist or spending hours in an just to be triaged, Singapore's system feels refreshing. It's not perfect, but it works fast, clean, and with an efficiency Canada once had, but no longer maintains. For many Canadians looking for stability in the next decade, healthcare is no longer an abstract issue. It's personal, and Singapore's model is becoming increasingly attractive. Number 7. Slow career growth in Canada versus fast-track careers in Singapore. Canada's career ladder is slowing down. Promotions take longer. Industries move cautiously, and many ambitious professionals feel stuck in place. The job market is stable, but it moves at a slow, predictable pace. In fields like tech, finance, engineering, and research, the ceiling can feel lower every year. Singapore operates with a completely different rhythm. It's fast, it is global, and it rewards performance quickly. The country is connected to multinational companies, major financial hubs, and fast-moving tech ecosystems. That means faster promotions, higher pay, and more opportunities to jump ahead. Even mid-career professionals can rise faster simply because the system values speed over bureaucracy. Unlike Canada's increasingly rigid structures, Singapore's economy is built to compete, and that creates a real advantage. Promotions come sooner. Progression is based on merit. Global exposure is normal. High salaries arrive earlier. Ambition is rewarded, not delayed. For Canadians who feel like their career has slowed to a crawl, Singapore offers a completely different experience. Fast, competitive, and full of upward mobility. Number 6. Canada's tax burden versus Singapore's high-income advantage. Many Canadians now feel overwhelmed by taxes. There's federal tax, provincial tax, sales tax, carbon tax, the list keeps growing. And once someone reaches a good income level, a large portion disappears before it even reaches their account. Combine that with rising living costs, and take-home pay simply doesn't go far anymore. Singapore uses a different philosophy. It taxes less, especially for skilled professionals, and the impact is immediate. Income taxes are low and predictable. There's no capital gains tax, no dividends tax, no wealth tax. And despite all that, public services remain strong. For Canadians, this is the surprising part. You actually keep more of the money you earn, and it feels like it. For people tired of paying more while getting less, Singapore offers a different financial reality. It's not only about lower taxes, it's about higher net results, more savings, more investment power, more control. For high-performing Canadians, this alone is becoming a powerful reason to make the move.
Number 5. Economic uncertainty in Canada versus Singapore's stability. Canada's economy is facing growing uncertainty. Job losses are rising. Wages are slow to grow. Trade tensions and policy shifts make businesses cautious. Many Canadians worry about their financial future. Singapore tells a different story. Its economy is stable, resilient, and growing. Global trade, technology, finance, and biotech sectors thrive. Companies hire aggressively. Salaries are competitive. Opportunities are abundant. For Canadians tired of slow growth and economic unpredictability, Singapore offers a sense of stability. You know your skills are in demand, your job is secure, and your career can progress. In a world where financial security feels fragile, stability isn't just attractive, it's a major reason to move. Number 4. Soaring living costs in Canada versus predictable expenses in Singapore. The cost of living in Canada keeps rising. Everyday expenses, groceries, utilities, transportation are growing faster than wages. Rent and mortgages take up huge portions of household budgets. Many Canadians struggle just to make ends meet. Singapore is expensive too, but there's a key difference. It's predictable. Prices rise steadily, not in sudden jumps. Taxes are low, public services are excellent, and salaries match the cost of living. For Canadians, this means more control over their money. You can plan ahead. You can save. You can live comfortably without constantly worrying about surprise expenses. For those feeling the pinch in Canada, Singapore offers financial stability and peace of mind, and that predictability is becoming a major draw. Number 3. Lifestyle efficiency, Canada versus Singapore. Canada offers space, nature, and freedom, but daily life can be slow. Long commutes, bureaucratic delays, and unpredictable services can make even small tasks frustrating. Singapore is different. It runs like clockwork. Public transport is fast and reliable. Streets are clean and safe. Digital services work instantly. Healthcare is efficient. For Canadians used to delays and uncertainty, Singapore's efficiency feels like a revelation. Everything works. You get where you need to go. You accomplish what you need to do. Life simply flows. This sense of order and reliability is a huge draw. For many Canadians, it's a lifestyle upgrade they can't ignore.
Everything works. You get where you need to go. You accomplish what you need to do. Life simply flows. This sense of order and reliability is a huge draw. For many Canadians, it's a lifestyle upgrade they can't ignore.
Number 2. Policy gridlock in Canada versus Singapore's fast decisions. Canada's policies move slowly. Housing, immigration, and infrastructure decisions can take years. Municipal, provincial, and federal disagreements often delay action. Canadians feel stuck waiting for solutions that never arrive. Singapore operates differently. The government plans, tests, and implements policies quickly. Approvals are fast. Development moves without endless red tape. For Canadians frustrated by delays and indecision, Singapore's agility is a major advantage. Decisions are made, problems are solved, and progress doesn't stall. This speed and efficiency make life predictable, and that predictability is a powerful reason people are choosing to relocate. Number 1. Trust, safety, and predictability. Canada is still a great country, but uncertainty is growing. Housing is expensive. Living costs rise. Politics feel unstable. Climate events and crime make life unpredictable. Many Canadians worry about their long-term security. Singapore offers the opposite. It's safe, stable, and predictable. Crime is extremely low. Politics are steady. The economy grows consistently. Public services work. Life feels secure. For Canadians looking for stability for themselves and their families, this sense of trust and safety is the ultimate draw. It's not just about opportunity. It's about knowing your future is protected. And in 2026, that's why thousands of Canadians are looking at Singapore as their next home. Conclusion: Canada will always be a great country, but many Canadians are questioning whether it still offers the stability and predictability they need. Singapore, by contrast, combines safety, efficiency, career opportunities, and financial advantages in a way few countries can match. It's a place where life works, plans succeed, and the future feels secure. For thousands of Canadians, that certainty is enough to make a move in 2026. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more videos on global opportunities, migration trends, and life-changing destinations. See you in the next video.